Welcome, Almost Anything fans. So, I just wanted to say that I love you all. We've been through a lot together, and I do have a confession to make. I have another channel called Almost Everything, and they're not doing it for me. I just feel like this channel where I review bottle caps has really it really has changed me. I love you all more than almost everything, more than all of them. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. I'll see you all later. That was just a joke. That was a joke right there. I, that was a joke. Modestly funny. I don't know, but welcome everybody to my live thing. I know there's probably not going to be a lot of people. I've come to expect that, and I'm not really all that mad about it. It's just I don't care, honestly. I just like doing these kind of things. We're going to go down memory lane, and we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm going to be talking mostly about my old videos, but I did want to make a few announcements. First, you know how last year we had and if you don't want to watch this, you can go ahead and skip to the 5 minute part. By that time, I'll be starting watching my old videos because that's what this whole video is going to be, just me watching my old stuff. So 5 minute mark if you want to just skip to that. But I do have some important announcements, so I hope you do actually listen to this. And the first is that I think I'm going to get rid of Seth Talk. I just feel like I really want to make great quality videos anymore. That is just a huge concern of mine, to make quality entertainment. So Seth Talk will go, but I will do 3 final episodes because there's always 3 episodes I wanted to do. And I'm going to bring back The Couch. And The Couch is pretty much the same thing as Seth Talk. So if you really like Seth Talk a lot, then you don't have to worry too much. And Common Sense is never coming back. That show was a disaster. Not because it wasn't good, but because it was just I made too many mistakes with that show. It was much more difficult than even I would have ever pictured. And as far as episodes go, you might as well get used to this. I mean, last year's a pretty good reflection of what this year is going to be. I'm going to make around 50 episodes probably. I'd like to think I'd be able to do more, but I think, a television show only makes 20 episodes per year. So honestly, nowadays it's like 10 episodes per year. So, or Stranger Things is like 8. I'm making like 50 for you all in a single year. That's pretty impressive for just one person without any money and with another job and all this other stuff. Because I do consider you all a job. You and my Almost Anything fans. That was a joke, of course. There is no almost anything. There's only ever been almost everything. And yeah, I did want to say real quick what happened on April Fool's Day. So if you noticed, I was late for April Fool's, but I did not want to be. I got banned accidentally because I did a live stream with music that turned out to be from stuff that I couldn't use. Basically, I used some stuff I didn't mean to, and they were warning me, but I couldn't see because it was on full screen. So we're going to try to avoid that. This is all my own stuff, and I still got one more, so I'd only be banned for 2 weeks. But yeah, that's why it was late. I am sorry. I had to put it out, though, those April Fool's videos, because I worked so hard on them. It just wouldn't make sense to wait an entire year. I was just like, I'll just put them out now. It was a disaster. I hated it. I'm sure you all hated it, but that's the way it goes. I've come to realize that that's just how these things happen, and I'm okay with it. I really am. So yeah, I hope you all had a good April Fool's month, though. I think we made quite a lot of entertainment, and I think it was one of our best April Fools, really. I know that it really was just the beginning and the end of the month, which is also probably what this show is going to start being, the beginning and end of the month, but maybe not. I don't know. I seem to be coming out with a lot of stuff at the beginning of the month. there's not going to be a schedule anymore. I don't need to. The algorithm doesn't demand it, and I just can't do it. But we're at the 5-minute mark now, so I will also say real quick, we're going to do Skibidi Toilet 71 because someone asked me to. The big Skibidi Toilet fan watching this channel. So we'll do that at the end. So you can skip to the end, I guess, if you want to watch that. I'd say around the 50-minute mark, you'll probably be pretty safe. But let us share the screen. Choose what you want to share. All of them, really. Well, let's just do almost everything right now. Share. Okay, so is it working? Yes, it is. Oh my. All right, I think it is, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so we are going to watch my very first video after I make sure that this is working. Is it working? I don't know. Okay, I think it's working. We are live right now. It's public. So let us begin with the very first episode. Let me begin with the very first episode that I ever did. The Thief Prince. So I'm going to see. And this is also going to be a try not to laugh video. Because when I've been trying to do things that people asked me to do this year. And one thing was somebody wanted me to do a try not to laugh video. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do, not laugh during these episodes. So this entire episode, maybe the next episode too, I might try a few try not to laughs. Might not be hard. I just want to see if I grow any when I watch this video. Like if my channel's gotten better or worse. I feel like my channel has stayed pretty consistently, at least somewhat good. I've never felt like the older episodes were super bad, but we got to get started. I said the 5-minute mark, and we are going to watch. This is my very first video that I ever did. And if we get a commercial, I might not be able to watch it. It might be too cringe-inducing, but we're going to try. My first video. So right off the bat, really zoomed in face. Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another night at the Tales.
Really short.
Here I am at the Fireside Tales Library.
Sorry, I'm not looking at my phone. I'm just making sure this is actually working while I'm watching.
Now, I'm about to tell you another true story from
this
collection.
Just a small little rectangle
This is
there.
the story.
Just back in those days, we didn't have a choice. Like the
a long time ago,
background, though.
When the pages of history were first being written, and the world was still young and hadn't lost all of its old magic, there lived a thief named the Thief Prince.
Everything is going okay.
Now, the Thief Prince was said to be the greatest thief to ever live. He could steal the whiskers off a cat and the flames off a candlestick. He could steal the stars and the moon from the midnight sky and turn it into day. Indeed, it was said that he was such a great thief that he could even steal from death itself. Now, in the kingdom of Azafar, there lived an evil king. Now, the evil king didn't like the Thief Prince. For the Thief Prince had stolen from every bank and chest that the king owned. The king sent out his guards to search the alleyways and the street corners to find the Thief Prince.
Such a weird way to start.
But the Thief Prince jumped from rooftop
all the stuff I now do on this channel,
crawled around in the sewers, and the guards were unable.
So something to note about this: when this channel originally started, I told stories. I don't know why I thought that would ever be a success, but honestly, I thought they were very good stories.
To find him.
I don't like to brag, but
well, the king placed an incredible bounty on the Thief Prince's head, but alas, to no avail.
Maybe I made up, and maybe.
And the king had about given up on ever catching the Thief Prince. But one night, it seemed that the stars and the planets aligned.
Something else too about this: when I first did this, I never really thought I was going to make a channel. I didn't know what I was doing. This was very much the beginning. I wanted to make something that was good, as I've always wanted to do in my life, but I just never thought it was going to be anything like this channel. So yeah, it really is just just what YouTube is in the deepest corners, not anything that really reflects what
finally,
it is now.
The Thief Prince was
Cool.
caught. It happened like this. The Thief Prince was out on a walk in the town, and as he went, he saw an apple sitting on a vendor's table, and the Thief Prince walked over and he sneaked over to steal the apple. But the moment his hands touched the apple, out of the shadows came a large hand like that of a gorilla, and it grabbed hold of the Thief Prince's arm.
My sister
and it
says
said,
it always sounds
"Gotcha,
rich.
you crooked thief!" And the Thief
Which-
Prince tried to run away, pulling at his hand
Not
like a
intentionally.
raccoon caught in a
That
trap.
happens.
But the guard only pulled him tighter. "You're coming with me. The king will decide what to do with you." And so the Thief Prince was
That
taken
seems
to
like
the
he's a
king's
redneck.
palace. The Thief Prince was brought before a judge and jury, and it was decided that he should be sent to Bungalow Prison for the rest of his days.
Good name for
Now,
prison.
Bungalow Prison is one of the most top security prisons to ever have existed.
Never
It was
heard
said
of
that not a single person have ever escaped from Bungalow
Sounds like
Prison.
a bungalow
It
prison.
was situated on an island out in the middle of the
I kind of
sea.
like the silly name.
Anyone
but
who tried to
I
swim
think
in
that was a good move
the
on my
sea,
part.
in the water, would probably freeze
No,
to
not
death.
to take the story too seriously.
But anyways, this is where the Thief Prince was sent. And he was placed in the highest tower. The cell was locked and the key was thrown away. He lived here for quite some time, crazy and
Oh,
talking
this
to
is
the birds.
May 4th. I just realized.
And it didn't seem like the
Star
Thief
Wars
Prince would
Day.
ever get out, as 42 years passed. But during this time, the Thief Prince became
Doesn't
good
have any
friends with the
significance in
guards
video.
and
I'm
came
not-
to
I know
know
I'm not doing
them
any.
like his own blood.
I wouldn't even know what to do.
And one day the guards were sitting there and they were talking, and they said, "It's the warden's 90th birthday today." And the other guards said, "Yeah, we ought to celebrate." Well, the Thief Prince heard this and he said, "I just heard what you all said. I happen to know a friend in the kingdom
Always
of
so magical
Azafar,
back in those days.
lying somewhere close to the end of
rained out of him.
Wickerin Forest. And he's an excellent party
I don't
planner.
know why.
Tell him that he was sent by me, and I'm sure you'll get a good deal off." Well, the guards, who always like to bargain, went down and they went to the end of Wickerton Forest by Azafar Kingdom, and they saw Red Fox, and he was sitting there. He was in a sort of like
Well, everyone makes a joke
alleyway. He
about
was
Stanford.
a whole
and,
bunch of three-legged dogs
Well,
there, and
I don't really.
chickens,
I never really
and old
watched the
artifacts and things
Didn't
like
even really
that.
know about it.
And they
It's
went up, and when they
coincidence,
told Red
too.
Fox all about it, he
Red
listened
Fox didn't
carefully.
even have any
And when
similarity.
they
to
said
that
the
Red
Thief
Fox.
Prince, he lighted up and he said he'd be more than happy to help them.
Yeah, I didn't really
So anyway,
know
Red
that
Fox
since.
went to
Kind of
Bungalow
did.
Prison,
I forgot.
and he began
the
to
guy's
set up the
name
party.
That starred on
The
that
Thief
was
Prince,
Red Fox.
since he had been so gracious to give them such a wonderful party planner,
Sounded like a cool
was
name.
allowed to help Red Fox do the party.
It is not the guy from.
So they
Why
got the
would you
party
ask me
together.
it like that.
And one June day, it was celebrated.
I think I did watch.
Everybody
that show
showed
that
up.
was
All the
called,
prisoners were allowed. Only the Thief Prince
Fine.
didn't
Funny
go
enough,
because
so, I guess.
he was rather sick and didn't feel like it. But everyone was else there, and the guards were dancing with the prisoners and all that stuff. And eventually the warden arrived, and he was a thin-looking man, about as thin as a toothpick, and bald on the top of his head.
Good description
His
there.
bald head seemed to glare with the light of the sun, and everyone had to kind of shield their eyes so not to get hurt by his
Brad, I've
the
already
gleam
lost.
off his bald head.
Okay, one
But
strike.
anyways, the warden was very happy,
That's
for he
one
was a
strike.
good man and a jolly man. And he had food, and they drank, and it lasted well into the night. And finally, the warden was asked to give a speech, so he went up to the stage, and he said, "Oh, my friends, I want to thank you for giving me such a wonderful
Man
party.
voice.
You do not know how each and every one of you has touched my heart." As the warden continued his speech, one of the guards suddenly shouted, "Look up there! Look up there!" Everyone started looking up, and to their amazement, there was the Thief Prince, dangling into the sky,
I thought
holding
this was
on
a
to
really
the strings
good
of at least 1,000 balloons.
time, but I guess there's been a
Everyone
lot
was
of
shocked,
stories where
and the guards yelled,
escaped
"Shoot him down! Shoot him down!" And they
balloons.
shot their arrows,
Seemed
but it was
like
no
moved
use.
Up.
The guards began to
Uh,
shoot their cannons, but the Thief Prince was
I-
far
I-
too high up
it
for them
made
to
up the
hit.
story. I kind of thought
And so the Thief Prince sailed away on his balloons,
at the time.
off into the black
I
midnight
don't know if
sky.
I'd like.
The
consider it
next
one of my
day, the
best
guards would
now.
search out in the sea and
I mean,
look everywhere they could.
Interesting enough.
they searched the whole place, thinking that
I thought to
maybe
myself,
they'd
like,
find the
not
thief
really
prince hanging on to a whole bunch of balloon
anything
strings.
similar, but I don't remember
He was
any
never
story of a
found.
prisoner
And
escaping
it's a mystery to this
with
day, whatever
me
happened
on
to
a
the thief
birthday party.
prince. Perhaps sailing off towards freedom. There was a little bit of an investigation, and the detective discovered what happened. The thief prince was a very good thief.
Yeah, he flew
So he had
away
been
with
able to
balloons.
hide all of the balloons up in his clothing and such
Okay.
while the party was being planned.
Any
And he
future
took it up
prisoners,
into the
take note.
into his
Take
bedroom
note.
and hidden
Throw your warden a
hidden
birthday
everything
party, steal the balloons, and float away.
inside a hollow part in his
Oh,
bedroom.
I laughed.
Not only was there
This is
balloons in
too
the hollow
hard.
part
I
of
don't
his
want to do a
bed,
try not to.
but he also
laugh
had placed a
challenge.
file. They never did find out how he got the file in. Nor did they ever find out how he filled all the balloons with helium. It's still a mystery to this day, and I won't begin to speculate. But anyways, where did the thief prince sail off to? Who
A
knows?
really close view of my
Maybe
face.
into that land of dreams, that place known as the Fire Tales, where anything is possible, and any escape can be made. And all you have to do is believe in it. As always, sweet dreams and good night.
That was a good way to end. Well, I think that was a pretty good video, honestly. Nice little story. We will go to the oldest. I am sorry that my April Fool's thing, that it failed so hard to actually do it on April 1st, but it just sort of happened that way. Go to oldest. All right, what next? Let's do my first challenge. So I made it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did 6 fireside tales before I decided on my 7th to do something, and I don't know why Ghost Pepper Part 2 was before Ghost Pepper Manly Challenge. I don't even think that was me. That might have just been YouTube. But this was when I did my first challenge because I got a Ghost Pepper. Like, all right, I'll just do a challenge. I do not recommend any of you to eat a Ghost Pepper. It is extremely dangerous. I don't want you all to do any of the stuff on my show. I do take precautions. And even if I don't, even if you think that I'm just a guy that puts stuff together, not true actually, but even if you do, just don't do it. I mean, I'm the stupid one doing it. Don't be the stupid one doing it. I mean, I can't force you, but please don't.
Everyone, this is not a happy night. Good, happy.
I remember this. This was one of my worst openings.
Sunshine Daisy, I'm so
Okay,
wonderful.
okay, hold on.
Tonight is not
This
one
is
of
really
those.
bad.
I'm
Hold on.
gonna do a manly challenge.
Stop. This was such a bad opening. I hated this opening. It was improvised, and I don't think I've ever improvised anything so stupid. So let's listen to it again. I guess it's not the worst thing in the entire world, but it is, so cringy. Even today. I remember this.
Everyone, this is not a happy night. Some nights we have good, happy, sunshine, daisy, I'm so wonderful nights.
Oh, gosh.
Tonight is not one of those.
Daisy, really, Seth?
I'm going to do a manly challenge. And manly challenges aren't like
you don't say
sitting by the
sunshine
TV,
daisy.
watching TV
That
for
is
10 hours.
the cringiest thing
Manly challenges
imaginable.
are about toughing it out, doing things most normal people wouldn't do. And it's not just a manly challenge. It can be done by anyone. It's more like a bronze challenge.
YouTube doesn't as much.
But anyways, I got this Ghost Pepper here. And the thing is,
protect me.
I just got my contact lenses. And it took me a long time to... And I said that I'd rather eat a Ghost Pepper than...
Here it is, the Ghost Pepper.
Putting contact lenses. So I decided I might as well give it another try. First time, I didn't like eating them. But, I decided I might as well, as long as we got in here, to go ahead and give it a second try. Maybe it'll taste better going down.
The other time it was like with my
so
I had a lot of them.
They smell like death. They look like the heart of Satan.
Always terrible.
To copy someone from the internet.
Red link.
And
just
here it goes.
Names. I've always had this deep hatred of pop culture references in movies and television shows. And I know, you watch something like Boyhood or a lot of other movies, and I get why they do it. It makes it more realistic. It's how people would really talk. And even knowing that, I still hate I hate it. I hate pop culture references. I try to avoid them whenever I can, although they do sneak in sometimes. And I mean, if the whole video is about Spider-Man
Whew.
or like John Wick or whatever, I'm okay with it. It's just
So, anyways, that's a ghost pepper for you. A little hot in the mouth region.
yes, it is. It is hot. That is how
Not too bad. I mean, contact lens was a little worse. Whew. So, how are you all doing? Having a good
Yeah,
night?
I'd like to apologize to my dad. The ghost pepper is way worse than putting on contact lenses. At the time, they were very complicated, but I just get infuriated when I can't figure out things. Gotten a lot better about that as I've gotten older.
I think I'm about to breathe fire.
You know, people.
I would not suggest doing this. The only thing worse is like a jalapeno, but it's not too bad. It's it's definitely not as bad as the contact lenses. It
No, it was worse.
doesn't last as long.
I was just trying to prove a point to my dad.
It definitely doesn't last as long, but it's not fun.
It's 10 minutes, yeah. Not fun.
It's
10 minutes of pain.
It's enough to make you want to breathe fire. Hottest pepper in the world. So there's that.
Carolina Reaper.
Unless you count some of the artificial ones.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, that's fair. Pepper is
I also wanted to say
real.
I got stuff on the internet with the Fireside Tales, and I'm not doing this. I just did it because I've done it before, and I didn't think it was that bad. It's just 10 minutes of intense pain, and then it's over.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
So I thought it'd be okay. It's really not that bad. I mean, it's bad, but it's not so bad that it's going to kill you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't imagine.
Maybe. I mean, good. Like
It is
said,
a little hot,
do
though. Anyways, I got some milk here. Just drink a sip. The milk will help you cool it down if you ever try this. I wouldn't. Milk really helps, actually, but I wouldn't. It's
I wouldn't.
Thing in the world.
That's one problem I have with this. Nowadays, I wouldn't even drink the milk. I'd just try to prove it. You know, I didn't with the 2 Carolina Reapers. I didn't drink milk, which was crazy. I mean, I can't believe I survived that episode.
But anyways, that's all I have to say. I'll see you guys later. Go to my YouTube thing. Might have to tell you where it is. I think one of them is.
I do that now too.
Sir Richard the Lion-Hearted, a true story. A lot of videos. A lot of videos from the internet. It really pain. It's amazing. It stays right there. It just doesn't just like disappear.
Oh, I can't. Do it.
There's also just
it doesn't work.
The witching hours, I guess.
That's special to me.
But it you might not be able to find it. Basically, just that's all I got to say.
Back in those days, what I was doing, I really didn't.
Manly challenge.
Like I did not know what this was going to become. What I was going to be trying to do. The sheer impossibility of it all. And the fact that I have, you know, you can say what you will about me. Maybe you should, but I have kept doing it. I really have. So let us check out the next one. Seth opens the memory box? Oh, it's a memory video. And then it's 12 minutes long. Let's not. We'll go to something else. Let's go to one. It's Love Hour. I always remember being funny. Yeah, but let's skip that. Saltine Cracker, Science Wednesday. Geez, some of these have such low views, man. You kind of forget. So many Fireside Tales back in the day. Again, not really realizing what I was getting myself into. I really wanted to do one with one of my characters. The first time really one of my characters appeared. Maybe. And when I say characters, I mean like, I don't know, like my friends. My friends are real characters. Dogman has an announcement. Every YouTube video ever. When did Gorman make his first appearance? Oh, here's a couch episode. My first couch. I guess since we're doing was this the first couch? I think it was. 5 crazy things. Well, that's long. Let's go to one that's a little bit shorter at least. Man, it's crazy to think it. There it is. Meet my brother. Let's do that one. That was really a big one. I mean, I guess Edwin made an appearance first, but Gorman, is just our classic guest star. Maybe Corey too. Seth Lewison. This being a pretty good week.
Oh, PewDiePie, I'm yours to command.
I hated the days.
I am your most faithful follower.
The rectangle thing was not my fault, okay?
Decided to give you a sacrifice. I have this Pop-Tart.
Yeah, the rectangle thing, completely. I hated it. Did not want it to be like that.
I hope you find it pleasing, my lord.
Seth, what are you doing?
Oh, hey, Gorman. Oh, I don't think I've introduced you guys yet. This is my brother, Gorman. He's come home for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Seth, I didn't mean to disturb you from your Pop-Tart sacrifice, but I'm making a new YouTube channel. I was wondering if you might be able to help.
That was more like
Yeah, Gorman's this member of this punk rock band known as the Phantom Knights. They have their own YouTube channel. They do like 80s songs. They're pretty cool. That's right. And in the next episode, we're hoping to make our big break. So, I was wondering, do you have any advice on how to make about, I don't know, 1 million views? Oh, I don't know, Gorman. I've never really made 1 million.
Gorman goes through these weird phases. He used to have green hair, and he also went through this phase where he wore a woman's jacket, and he thought it made him look cool, and none of the family had the courage to say that it didn't look good on him. It really didn't.
Views. But I think you're approaching this the wrong way. The idea is to make the best video
This is too cringy. Okay, fine. I gotta watch it.
you possibly can. If you approach it on just making views, you're going to be disappointed very quick. You just got to do it because you enjoy it.
I don't know.
That's the best advice I can give you. Yeah, that's very interesting, Seth. What if I went to 1 million computers and watched the video myself 1 million times? Then I could get 1 million views. Gorman, I'm not sure if that's a good idea. I'm heading to the library, Seth. I have 1 million videos to watch. See you at Thanksgiving dinner.
Gorman did a great job. Wait. I got you guys something. We were talking about killing Gorman off for one thing. Gorman didn't know if he wanted to be a part of the show. You can see the Ace of Spades, which is the card of death. The idea was going to be Gorman would just die and he wouldn't have to do it, but he ended up being like, well, I'm a part of the show now, and just sort of kind of came together. I don't know how we would have killed him off. It was never really discussed. You can see my video on there too. There's a lot of little details in this. For instance, too, I believe it's really hard to see, but there should be the doll in the background somewhere. The doll appears all the time. I forget where it is. Somewhere in the shot, I hit the doll, and you can technically see it. It's just really hard to. It was an Easter egg. Very hard Easter egg to see, though. It's in there. I think it's like maybe there, like right by the window, underneath the window. Isn't that the video? Wait. Did I do that? Isn't that the video we're watching? It doesn't make any sense. Huh. Okay.
Well, Seth, by God, I did it. I watched my video a
Okay, that's
million
fair.
different times on a million different computers. I've watched some of your videos a few times.
Okay.
So,
It does make sense, kind of.
now what? Well, wait a minute. I just made 1 million views. I should be a big deal now. I should be making late night show appearances. My name should be all over the news. In order to become famous on YouTube, you'd have to get at least 12 times that much. 13 million views. I'd have to go to 12 million more computers. Well, all right then. If you want, you can always sit here and pray to PewDiePie with me. All right, move out of the way. I'm kneeling down too. Oh yeah, let me just give you a little room here.
Yeah, that's pretty smart, though. I mean,
Oh.
most of the time with this sort of stuff, like, it wouldn't end with the character just doing the crazy thing. It'd be like, no, I'm not going to do that. Ha ha ha. That's a little bit of smart moves on my part.
Okay.
I wonder if I've changed any.
We're gonna start this.
I don't really think this video has been terrible. I'd like to hear your guys' opinion. I mean, there's definitely, some stuff I probably wouldn't do now. Although it does have a lot to do with money. That's the thing. You can make a video look a lot better if you have money. And back then, it was just a completely different environment too for video making, where like I had the rectangle going on. I had just all sorts of lighting issues, and even now I struggle with this sort of stuff. And I don't know, maybe some people can handle it. It's
From the first verse, Gorman. And so PewDiePie said, "Let there be waffles." And there was waffles. On second thought, maybe I'll just go ahead and try and get 12 million more views.
why did-
Okay, see you later. That's my brother Gorman, everybody. I don't really see the family resemblance.
Actually, I didn't like that video as much as I remembered liking it, though. Man. This video- Okay. All right, well, that was a fair enough ending. Oh, my goodness. How's everybody doing? Did anyone come while I was gone? No. Okay. All right. So I don't know if I like that one, actually. It was a different time. I was making a lot of videos. What should I do next? Man, there's just so much that I made back in the day. Those were the main ones, for sure. What should I do? I should off my beard and mustache from the time that I had a beard and mustache. A lot of people like this one. Maybe I should do like my most popular video. I don't know. Let's do old. Sorry if any of you are bored out there. Oh my gosh, Autumn Glory. So many videos that I made back in the day. I apply for a job. Remember that one being funny. Seth Lewis Catwalk Extravagant. I forgot about that. Yeah, I guess that those were characters that came in too. Let's watch like a little bit of the first couch episode I ever did. Man, I can't believe the couch was that old though. I forgot how old that was. Yeah, 5 crazy things celebrities have done. Okay, we'll try it. Because the couch is coming back after all. That's why I'm going to do this one. Sanity. Isn't it wonderful? Well, it certainly is wonderful. If you're doing an episode about 5 famous people. I guess you just look back on your old memories and you can't help but cringe, regardless of whether or not they actually are as bad as you think they are. Or nuts or not. So, on this episode, I have a question for you all. Is it really true what Lewis Carroll said? Are we all mad here? Oh, wait, what? What? Hold on a second. Seth Talk episode 2? Seth Talk existed before I started that other Seth. This is huge. I'm so glad I watched this episode. I didn't know Seth Talk was a thing. What? I'd already made. I did not know. I swear, I did not know that. I made Seth Talk before I made Seth Talk. That is just the craziest thing that happened today. So this isn't even really the couch. I can't watch this video. I didn't know I made Seth Talk before just like recently. That is insane. I had no memory of that. No recollection. I guess I was afraid of getting sued by TED Talk. Whatever. I like the couch better anyways. If you all don't remember the couch, it was more fun. I don't know how many couch episodes we'll make. Probably not a lot. But we'll do a few. Eventually, once we get through Seth Talk. 3 more I was going to do. Gosh, it's been so crazy, 5 crazy. That's Seth Talk episode 2. I don't know what the first one was. Maybe 10 amazing things about me. So was this the first couch episode? When did it all start? That wasn't a Seth episode, I remember. That wasn't a couch. Maybe this one? I had 2 that is crazy though. I can't believe I didn't remember that Seth Talk came before the couch. Okay, so you're all probably wondering what's going on with my hair right now. And to be honest, I don't really know. It usually does this on Wednesdays, and I tried combing it and finding it down and everything, and nothing's. My hair can be very crazy. Seems to work. So don't worry too much about it. It'll go down by the end of the episode. That is the craziest thing today. I'm sorry it's taking so long, folks. You know what? Let's just do the most popular. I don't really first. It would take too long, probably. Video. Why Daniel Radcliffe is a unicorn? Perfect. That was an old one too. So if you've noticed, I've put PG-13 for content that is a little bit, not really for children on my episodes now.
Historic man first landed on the moon. People have been wondering about why they are here and what the purpose of it all is. Well, here on this show, I plan.
So let's start at the beginning. Okay.
Ever since prehistoric man first landed on the moon, people have been wondering about why there and what the purpose of it all is. Well, here on this show, I plan on exposing the truth about talking animals.
Look at the back here. Mike the Headless Chicken's ghost spotted. Aliens. It was a crazy time back then. That was just a bulletin board that I put on my back and just... because it was just so crazy back in those days, I just couldn't do a lot. I only had like a phone, which is actually kind of where I'm going back to now because the camera I bought turned out to be a piece of crap.
Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, and aliens, horsemen, and for my very first episode, I'm going to be looking into the theory that Daniel Radcliffe might actually be a unicorn.
Such a good
This
theory.
is
Completely my
conspiracy
own,
theory.
by the way. Thank you, Edwin, for Oh, I laughed. That little sound is. It's hard to sound. It is a
So
different
what
sound.
makes me think that Daniel Radcliffe is a unicorn? Well, for starters, he just stars in so many roles that have horses in them. I mean, above coincidence. His first role, Oliver Twist, horses. His second role, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, unicorns. In fact, one that's
That
dead.
one did a
I know what
perfect
you all are
job.
thinking. It's a fantasy series. Of course, there's going to be
But
unicorns.
Edwin, like me, you did the mutton chop thing, which was a bad time. I don't even know how I ended up getting mutton chops. It wasn't intentional. Maybe it was just the way I was shaving. Luckily, I've given that up. Ooh, ugly.
Horns. But you gotta remember that Daniel Radcliffe had to agree to star in that role. And why is he
You're doing
always
that Daniel
agreeing to
Radcliffe
roles that have horses in
video.
them? Way above what's reasonable. Like his first nude role. What happens to be in the background?
It was a different time. No, I don't know why.
Horses.
Okay.
His first nude role, and he feels the need to be with horses. Then there's the woman in black.
Why that sheds?
And of course, the pièce de resistance.
I know it's
Daniel-
not perfect, but this video is really one of my. It's not really my most popular, but it's definitely the longest video that's the most popular.
Radcliffe starred in a movie called Horns, where he was a man blamed for the murder of his girlfriend and grew a pair of demon horns and became ostracized by the rest of his community. Why did you choose that role, Daniel Radcliffe? Okay, so I know what you all are thinking. So what if Daniel Radcliffe just happens to have starred in a lot of roles that just happen to have had horses in them? That doesn't mean anything, right? Well, it gets a little bit weirder. Daniel Radcliffe went on this internet show, I believe it was Good Mythical Morning, and after the interview,
See, I
Red
was
Link's-
very much inspired back in the early days by Red and Link, and yeah, definitely
stated
tell with these
that Daniel.
videos we've.
Well, here, let me just show you the video footage.
Red and
Spring
Link
mattresses, but Harry Potter star and former GMM guest.
That was before too. I could videos. I look into these things, and it just seemed impossible at the time that I could ever do anything but just this, like recording off the computer screen. I didn't even think it was really allowed. And then now I can do so much now. You really do have to learn with this sort of. Just thinking back to how hard it was back then, to do anything. Just anything. It was a struggle, and it is still a struggle to do anything, really. I mean, it's just the way it is. If you do this sort of stuff, you find out pretty quick. It's a struggle, but
Big friend about
good to see how much I've developed, how much things I've been able to do. It's just things I never back in those days would have even thought I could ever possibly do. And it's so nice to be able to do them. It's really, really just very glad that I've improved so much. Really.
such a big friend.
And that sounds kind of bragging. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm bragging. It's just so incredible how far we've come. Almost everything.
Yep.
It is.
I text with him. He chooses to hit the hay on a custom-made Savoy mattress stuffed with horsehair fleece and pine wood. Did he drop $9,500 on that mattress or $17,000 on that mattress?
Well, interesting that you now mention it, because I did notice he smelled like horses and pine trees when he was here.
Yep.
So why does Daniel Radcliffe sleep on a mattress filled with horsehair and pine needles? I mean, who does that? Unless he's a unicorn. And come to think about it, when I lie on a mattress filled with goose feathers, I don't smell like goose. So maybe the reason that smelled horsehair and pine needles on Dane Radcliffe was because he has horsehair and he's running around in the forest all night as a unicorn.
Genius. Edward.
And also, there's
Genius.
a whole bunch of other
Genius. Love this video.
facts. Daniel Radcliffe interview, and the reporter mentioned that when he was talking to him about the first time he ever had sex, he mentioned how he felt horny. Horny, as in a unicorn horn on the top of his head.
I don't know if that's.
At this point, Daniel.
I don't even think Daniel Radcliffe said that, though. Edwin. I think that sounds made up. I think you made it up. So I'm sorry to you all if Edwin lied to you. I think he did, because I like Daniel Radcliffe. I don't know the guy, but I mean, I like him as an actor. I think he's a great actor. I definitely, these videos have never been me like saying I hate Daniel Radcliffe. I don't know him, but like he seems nice. But yeah, he's probably a unicorn, I'd say.
Daniel Radcliffe is with us. In conclusion, I would like to go ahead and show you that picture one
There's
more
just
time.
so much weird stuff with this, though. I mean, I know it's like, oh, you don't have a life. You're making this. Well, one, it doesn't really take that long to make these videos, and two, it's one, it's just a joke. Like I mean, he could be a unicorn. There's a lot of weird stuff. Just have fun with it, is all I'm saying.
I rest my case. I leave it for you all to decide. But let me make this clear. My conclusion is easy. Daniel Radcliffe is a unicorn. No doubt.
I got you. I really want to do 1001, I might quit, but we'll see. So that's all the YouTube videos I want to do. I want to do the Skibidi toilet thing, and I wanted to real quick do a TikTok that I did, since TikTok is my new channel. So we're doing good. Everybody good? Oh, hey, there's 72. Okay, I'll make sure to watch 71 and 72. We're doing it at the end, though. I just wanted to real quick, and I've only got to do the real TikTok, which is about like 10 seconds, and then we'll start Skibidi toilet. Oh my gosh. Well, one thing that stayed true is that my hair is absolutely crazy. I really got to get a haircut. I will be getting one. Yeah, we'll just do this real TikTok, and then real Seth Lewis TikTok, and then we will go ahead and watch that. Share. Here we go. Hello. 73. Yeah, sure. Okay. Looks like we're going to be later than 9 o'clock, though. So, obviously. All right, we'll watch the archery one real quick, and then we'll do that. This is the first TikTok that I ever did. Really want my TikTok to be something extraordinary. Bullseye, such a good first opening line. Got to give me that.
Bullseye.
There it goes. 8 seconds. We're done. Let's watch Skibidi Toilet. Okay, so that is the end of me watching old videos. And now we're watching Skibidi Toilet. Skibidi Toilet. We're also going to skip the ads now because I'm too afraid of getting banned for 2 weeks. That happened last time. Skip. Don't flag me, YouTube, please. All right. I am excited. Okay. I've actually grown to like Skibidi Toilet a lot. Perfect level of stupidity. I love it. TV. It might be a sign of the end of the world, Skibidi Toilet, but I'm okay with that. Must have been music, probably. Please don't ban me, YouTube, for watching this. You haven't yet. For some reason, you're fine with Skibidi Toilet. It's like Mount Doom. Ooh, is that a pirate ship? Oh, it's a camera. Oh, okay. It's a camera ship. Oh, man. I remember those like helicopter camera things. Helicopter toilets. Oh, my gosh. That would have been. I wish that was real. Mankind needs to make that. People will die and it will be okay. We will at least have had helicopter toilets. It's like going to the moon. We just have to do it. I mean, it's worth the loss of a few lives for something such an impressive accomplishment. There's a helicopter toilet. I just love to take my poops up in the sky. Here's Richard Nixon. Richard Nixon. Richard Nixon and friends. Don't know who that guy is. Looks like I don't. Sorry, I don't think he looks like anyone. I will say, if we say the name of the person who makes this, even though the name itself is fine and probably wouldn't get me YouTube or YouTube censored, but if I said the name, it would sound like the bad word. Which, even though movies are allowed to say it once, I doubt that I'm allowed to say it even one time without severe penalty. YouTube hates me. They want me gone. All right. Sorry, we got to skip the ads. It's just too much of a risk. I got banned for a week last time and missed April Fool's Day, so we are not ever going to. Is this a part one? Nope, full episode. Good. Skibidi toilet. Oh my gosh, these guys are fast. Hardcore PG-13, everybody. Hardcore PG-13. Maybe I should have warned everybody. Oh well. I don't think of everything. It's YouTube. Everything's supposed to be PG-13. I don't even know. Is this even maybe this is G-rated. I don't even know. These rules never make any sense. Need to see more Richard Nixon, though. Come on, Richard Nixon toilet. Stalin? George Bush version of Stalin? Maybe? I think that's the first time we've ever seen a plasma gun like that. Although I could be mistaken. There's a lot of like guns firing all the time. Oh, wait a minute. Are we seeing this through the eyes of the characters? Oh my gosh. If that's true, I feel like a complete idiot. I don't think I really ever noticed that. I mean, I guess I did kind of, but I just assumed. These toilet and TV men really don't like each other. Is this going to end like some other creature is going to come? What will be next? Got TV and cameramen. No, sorry. We got well, we do have TV and cameramen, but we also have toilet and cameramen. I think that's the idea. Swear to God, the toilet men are meant to be the good. I've actually read a little bit about it, and I'm pretty sure they're saying that the toilet men are the bad guys. It is. I'm still rooting for them. Look at this guy. He looks so nice. What does that guy look like? He does look like somebody. Jason Statham, maybe? Ooh. I swear, if Richard Nixon toilet guy dies, I will not be happy. Richard Nixon toilet guy should never die. Everyone else can die, but not him. No, no, I swear. Okay, all right. The eyelids moving up. Sorry, I can't think of anything to say. It's so beautiful. Have we seen him before? We probably have. Oh, Richard Nixon, I love you. You can straight up murder this guy if you want. I don't. Everyone else. That's the thing. In this world, everybody is murdering everybody else. Like it just becomes normal. Like it's just a matter of choosing who is the least to you the bad guy when it comes to murdering people. Because you don't have many options of people that don't kill anyone. So I'm rooting for Richard Nixon. I mean, not obviously. I don't know about the historical figure. I don't know that much about history, but the toilet man, Richard Nixon. I actually don't know much about Richard Nixon. I do read about history. It's all Revolutionary War stuff, though. I have more opinions about the Revolutionary War politics than I do about politics today, or even like 10 years ago. I do admit these would be awesome toys. I mean, I think you'd get some weird looks if you took them into school or something, but like, they're still kind of awesome. I'm gonna call that guy thumbs up guy. No, 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 nope, nope. I cannot have another strike. Okay, 73 part 1. All right, let's do it. I think we're getting close to the end though. I don't think there's going to be a 73 part 2 if I had to make a guess. I'll look. I will look. I'll look. Don't worry. Oh, I feel like there's some kind of twist that's going to happen with this. I really do. For instance, that human person, he was a big thing. I'd like to think too that thumbs up guy. There's a second guy, two thumbs up guy. I don't know. Probably not true. I did actually know about Skibidi Toilet before I started watching these videos. I'm somewhat aware of it. Maybe they all just get thumbs up. I think that's probably more likely. Oh, yes, there's going to be a twist. It's going to turn out this is all, I don't know, Chevy Chase's fever dream. That would be that'd be amazing twist. I wouldn't see it coming. It would be a good twist for all of this, like not like a good twist, but like a funny twist, like a funny twist to this whole thing. Oh, geez, that's some hardcore PG-13 right there. Yes, this is some hardcore PG-13. I think that's the perfect way to describe this too. This is hardcore PG-13. Good twist for this all. I can't think of anything. There's humans. I do like that there's regular humans. I think that's just really like meta. Bernie Sanders! I didn't know he was still alive. Or was it Joseph Biden? I don't know. One of those two. Oh, he's on their side. Okay. I think, yeah. Yeah, no, I think he is. I'm gonna go with Bernie Sanders. I think he looks just a little bit more like Bernie Sanders. Although I guess I don't think Bernie Sanders is bald though, is he? Oh, they're gonna fight. Bernie Sanders versus Richard Nixon. Take him down, Richard Nixon. I know the other. I know it's a G-man, right? I know it's not Richard Nixon toilet, but he will always be Richard Nixon toilet for me. In fact, you know what? That's what his name is, Richard Nixon toilet. I refuse to believe anything else. He will always be Richard Nixon toilet for me. I've loyal. Ooh. Oh, 73 part 2. There it is. All right, I found it immediately. I think this is it too. I can't imagine they've made any more. It's gonna be good to be continued. We'll be doing more live streams here soon. Not all the time, but when I'm not trying to make the greatest videos ever, I'll do stupid stuff like this. With scientists. To be fair, if you don't know the names, I don't think they have to say them really. It's kind of hard sometimes to hear. Wave your finger, hold out your thumb. Cameramen, killing everyone. Fight him, Richard Nixon, fight him. Oh no, not Richard Nixon. No. No. I think that was Vin Diesel. So celebrities become toilet men. Yay! Richard Nixon's alive. No! No! Well, he's not surviving that. There's no freaking way. Even Richard Nixon. It looks like Richard Nixon's going to lose an eye. So apparently I was fooled into thinking the one Richard Nixon was real when it wasn't. It was actually the one with the bug in him, and I was rooting for the wrong guy. They're absolutely terrible, though, at making these toilet men bad guys. I'm always rooting for them. Look out! Here comes Richard Nixon, flying around on a toilet, taking down cameramen. It's Richard Nixon! All right. Well, that is all. I am 100% sure. And if there's more, I'll do it later. I'm tired. I actually have to go to bed. 9 o'clock is my bedtime. Need new OF drop ASAP. Been here since 3 subs. Oh, wow. That is a long time. Dear goodness. I need one tomorrow. Give them dates. Loyal viewers. Oh, you mean like the live events? I will. I put it on my Facebook. I guess I assume most people from my Facebook are probably. I was only 9 years old. I love Shrek so much. I had all the merchandise and movies. I pray to Shrek every night, thanking him for the life I've been given. Shrek is love, I say. Shrek is life. I worship PewDiePie, so that's just my religion. But I respect yours, and you can believe whatever you want. My brother in Christ. It's Shrek. I was so happy. He whispers in my ears. This is my swamp. He grabs me with his ogre hands and puts me on my hands and knees. I am ready. Worship him. Bow to him. He wants you to pray. Top of the morning to you, ladies. Top of the morning to you, laddies. Need new OF drop ASAP. I don't know what OF means. We've been busy. Fan, I couldn't see the videos. Oh no, did I not share the screen? Ah, darn it. Yeah, I guess I didn't. I'll be darned. Well, let's do it again. I don't know, 9 o'clock is my bedtime. How did I do that? Oh, that's a problem with live. Copyrighted. Offline. Pirate ship. Titan cameraman collectible. Right, we'll rewatch and see some things. Toilet paper on this thing. That's kind of interesting. Again, though, I don't get it. Like, isn't toilet... Ah, never mind. Toilet man. There's Richard Nixon in sunglasses. Ooh, I think he has a crush on that guy. He died. Now we should be doing 72. There we go. Why not? I'm sorry, guys. I don't know how I always do these dumb things. We're doing. Yeah. I can't have any trailer music. We're offline. Let's look carefully. Let's see what's really going on here. Police. Got a for an arm. So I guess we did see phaser beams before. So, looks like Stalin. Stalin, oh! Stalin's dead. I guess it doesn't really look like Stalin, but he has that. So this is from the viewpoint of the TV men characters, I guess. They got toilet paper, which explodes, because that's what toilet does, it explodes. That's the middle finger. Oh, and in case any of you are offended by this PG-13 hardcore, yeah, now's your warning. There's going to be way worse. This is really PG right now. Gonna get really PG-13 here. Come on, Richard Nixon. Can't wait for new episodes to come out and we watch some more of these. The live videos. See who this guy is. Maybe like Keanu Reeves when he was younger? I don't know. No, that's Richard Nixon. Like a Tron guy almost. Yeah, Tron. The helmet. Come on. Okay, this is Harry Potter level 1 magic right here. Gotta push it back. Gotta push it back. So we'll finish these and then I gotta go to bed. It's my bedtime. Come on, Richard Nixon. Oh, I already know what's gonna happen. But you all don't because you didn't see it. Sorry if I'm quieter. Again, there's such beauty to these scenes. I'm transfixed. I get the feeling there is so much lore behind all of this. So much lore. So much lore that would bring even Matt Pat back from the grave. He will rise again for the toilet men. It's like a Care. Oh my gosh, they're copying from the Care Bears. That's what this is. It's the Care Bears heart. You know that Care Bears use their heart magic. That's what their heart magic against. Well, they're using their heart magic for Richard Nixon. We've been interpreting this all wrong. They're not trying to kill Richard Nixon. They're trying to give him love. It's so beautiful. I love the Care Bears. Not really. I've never actually watched the Care Bears. Like, legitimately. I'm not just saying that because I'm in front of a bunch of my subscribers right now and don't want to embarrass myself. Oh, shoot competition. Yes. All right. 73. Can't do 73 part 2. I mean, I've already watched it all, but still.
We know you're hovering over
Very
that
embarrassing.
button, but we need your help.
Nope.
We have a better button. We promise.
Right.
Right on time.
73 part 2, so we'll need to do 73 part 1. Where is she? Oh, go. 73 part 2. Part 1. Okay, we'll just watch it again. I'm sorry, y'all. I guess I get worried sometimes. Don't notice these things. Honestly, I came up with such stuff at the beginning that, you know, hopefully you had fun watching me say nothing. Also, this is going to be the human part. Okay, this is human. You got to watch this very carefully. I'm going to solve this mystery. If I watch this twice, though, I do begin to. This is me piecing together the mystery, I think. Kind of. Okay, the toilet. They're carrying toilets. Very good. Okay, humans. Okay, humans. There's green text on the screen. That woman's wearing tight pants. Guy's wearing a leather jacket.
Okay, we're all set.
Okay, we're all set.
Phase 1.
Ready to poison Juan. Floodgates. Eating porcupines. I think that's what she said. Okay. The porcupines. They're going to war with porcupines next. Wait. Toilets must die! This could be just like, this whole thing could be. Oh, this is a really for PG-13 scene. Some toilets! Blowing up the toilet like I do every Wednesday after Taco Bell. Put your thumbs in the air. You're a cool player. Man, they have some big smiles. You know, they look so happy. That's the problem. That's why I think it's hard for me to root for the camera guys, because these guys have such huge smiles. They seem so happy. Look how happy Bernie Sanders is. I mean, can't you? He's, I guess. Look at it. You can't help like Bernie Sanders, toilet guy at least, or Joe's. Honestly, it might be John McCain. I'm not 100% sure. Those two kind of meld together in my mind because they look so much alike. Or maybe just all those guys look alike, except Richard Nixon. He had a completely different look from other little people. You may get John McCain and Bernie Sanders confused a little bit, but you do not get Richard Nixon confused with anyone. Very distinct look there. You got to give him credit for that, honestly. You really do. He had a very distinct look. The nose, the chin. And Richard Nixon will probably not be remembered much as a president, I guess. But he will always be remembered as looking like the guy from the Toilet Men video. That will go down in history as his great accomplishment that he didn't really intend, but that happened. Again, I don't know anything about politics, so don't judge me in the comments, please. I don't know anything. All right, and this is the final part. Then we're done. If anyone gives me any suggestions, I swear I will just we do a live event, which may come very soon. I wish I could give you a date. Not yet, though. I'll give you a date eventually. It's not. I mean, I'm on Facebook. You can find out that way if you want. You have no idea Bear magic! He's giving him his love. That's the whole point. Just share the love with each other. Waving your fingers, putting up the phone. TV guys having fun. Killing Richard Nixon, killing John McCain. Everybody just doing the praise. Fight him! There you go, fight him again! Fight! Fight, Richard Nixon! Fight for all your life! Fight! Richard Nixon, fight! Fight for all your life! Diesel one. And Vin Diesel is dead. Richard Nixon lives! Fight, Richard Nixon, fight! Eat! Fight his butt, Richard Nixon! Fight! Fight! Or you can use the explosives too, that's fine. That probably would work better, honestly. Maybe the biting thing wasn't really that great of an idea to begin with. He's a frowny guy. See, that's the difference. They're frowny. Like, that kind of stuff. You know the toilet guys are the good guys. Oh, you know what that is? That's the opening to a computer back in the day. That was like the 90s thing. Right? It's like a da-da-da-da, or maybe it was like a theater. It's like a, oh yeah, it was like the theater. You'd open it up, the trailer, and then go, it was like an IMAX experience, I think, if I remember correctly. Richard Nixon will bite again. After watching this, I might have nightmares of Richard Nixon biting me and TV men like fingers at me. All right. Well, I am very sorry about that whole thing with not sharing the screen, but Do a flip. Oh, bro doesn't even look at his chat. Oh, well, that's a great suggestion. I'll do that next time. I don't know. You get so into the videos and watching them, it's just hard to pay attention to what's going on in the chat. But I will make sure to do that next time. Top chat. Oh, well, thank you all for watching anyways. Thanks for seeing my old videos and watching me yak in a bag again, please. When I vomit. Yes, I do that a lot. I'm sure there'll be more. There's a figure of a man in the official Skibidi toilet store, aka. Oh, there's toys. Okay. Yeah, I'll look through here real quick. I usually just do it at the end, but I guess I'll try to watch after every video or so. You playing this on a Miltonberry Microvision? I don't know what that means. A classic. Well, anyways, I guess I better be going to bed. I'm sorry. We made a lot of mistakes this episode. Hopefully you all will forgive me. But, that's kind of what makes it fun. And I enjoyed going down memory lane with you all. So keep on watching. And I'll see you all again. Maybe in nightmares with Biting Richard Nixon and TV men. Or hopefully maybe in good dreams of me flying around on a toilet with a helicopter blade on. Yeah. Pooping in the sky. See you all pooping in the sky.